Hey y'all, I'm gonna look for King. King! King! Hey, there he is. Come here, buddy. Come here, dude. Come over to the table. Come over to the table. I swear, I think he understands every word I'm saying. Come over to the picnic table, dude. Come here, King. Come up here, right up here. Come up here, King. So yeah, here he is. Come up here. Come here. Yeah, what's up, dude? How you doing? How you doing, little buddy? So this is a wild feral cat, okay, y'all? And I want y'all to see on his ears. See, he's been in cat fights. Look at that. He's all jacked. Come here, King. See inside his ear? Yeah. See in there? It's all jacked up. I had to clean it out. This one ain't so bad. See that one? Ain't so bad. Also pay attention on how I'm holding him and touching him. I want y'all to see something. He's got puncture wounds in his face from cat fights. Y'all see that? Look at that. That's a cat fight, yo. That's him fighting with another animal. The whole side of his face was jacked up and pussed up, and he was hurt, man. He was real bad off. And you see that? Hold up. Come here, King. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come over here. Yeah, look at his mouth. Did y'all see that? I hope y'all saw that. Come here, King. I want to see the other side of your paw, man. Come here. Come on, dude. Come on. Come here. Remember, y'all, he's a wild fair. Oh, there's a black cat. Damn, that looks like Mew's cat. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So look, he came to me, man. Did y'all see that? Y'all see this right here? Y'all see that? Okay, so that was really, really bad. That was really bad. What's up, man? This cat's not feral. This cat belongs to someone. But anyway, this one I named King, and he's only got 2 teeth. There's his top tooth right there, and his bottom tooth. So the story goes as follows. I saw King over there. Y'all see over there? I'm pointing over there. I saw King over there, and he was dying. He was skin and bones, man. And when I say skin and bones, I mean skin and bones. And I fed him a piece of chicken breast, whole half of a giant chunk of chicken breast. And he ate it. And I thought he was going to die that night because the wound that I just showed you on his paw right here, right there, the wound that y'all see down there, that was bad. It was really, really bad. And the wound on his ear right here was also bad. That was a hole right there where my finger is. Y'all see it. I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. You don't want me messing with it. But look at this. I can do whatever I want with him. Look at this. Look at this. I can do anything I want with him. I can put my hands anywhere I want to on him. He don't care. On his belly, on his chest. He loves me and trusts me 100%. Look at this. I cover his face with my hands. I could crush his skull and hurt him, crush his bones right now, but he trusts me 100%, and nobody else in this whole neighborhood can do what I do with this cat. Touch him on his wounds, everything. He don't do nothing. He don't get mad. He don't hiss at me. He don't nothing. Ma, she pets him. He lets her pet him. But you see how I'm doing right here? You see I do all this right here with him, and I do, look at this, look at this. I can touch him anywhere I want to. Anywhere. Look at that. That's the wound. And it was so bad. So I fed him. Look, he's biting on me. Look, he's showing me love right there. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? He was nibbling on me. Yeah. So yeah. Mom's like, he lets me pet him, but he does not let me do like you do with him. And I was like, yeah, my neighbors over there, the people who live over there on the other side of the white truck, where the other white truck is with the cab on it. Look at this right here. He lays his head in my hand. Knowing he pure surrender to me. Wildest cat I know out here. It's probably one of the fathers of many of the feral cats that are out here. and he was almost dead, and it was feeling like how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm dying, like I'm spiritually, I'm just being crushed, you know. And I'm going through a lot of battling right now, especially in my mind, you know. And the warfare is your mind, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely your mind. And I saw this cat out here, and I don't even know if this cat has ever even felt somebody's love before, you know, like nobody ever petted him or nothing. And for him to let me have 100% control over him the way I do, and I can touch him anywhere, and I can touch him anywhere. I can touch him anywhere I want to touch him. I can touch him anywhere I want to touch him. He will not hurt me. He absolutely trusts me 100% with his whole life. He trusts me 100%, knows I'll never hurt him. This is how we need to come. This is how I feel, you know? And I'm asking God to purge me of this wickedness that I'm dealing with, man. Like I said, it's a battle of the mind. It's a spiritual battle of the mind. And I saw this cat dying, man. And I prayed out to God. I said, God, you know, the night I gave him the chicken, I said, God, don't let this cat die on my watch. Let me give this cat some love, and let me try and bring him back to life. But I know I can't do it because he was right at the point of death, y'all. I ain't kidding, man. Like, he was gonna die that night. I thought he was gonna die that night. And I just wanted him to know what it felt like to have love and have a full belly and to be petted and to know that not all people are bad people, you know? Not all people are bad people, you know? And this is how he's acted with me, and nobody could get him to do this. Nobody in this whole neighborhood. Nobody in this whole neighborhood could do this. And I did it. And by him getting better, I feel like it's making me get a little bit better. It shows me that even though he was at the point of death, all he needed was a little bit of love and a little bit of nourishment. And he had the will to fight, to live, you know. He could have laid down and died, man, that night. His wound was bad, man. I'm telling you, it was pus, and it was bad. And I'm like, this is a wild animal. This is the circle of life. This is how it happens. This is the cold, harsh reality of life and death. And even though I never had no attachment to this cat, this little fella that you see right here, even though I had no attachment to him, I got mad love for him, man. And he loves me unconditional. He trusts me unconditional. What did I do to deserve any trust from him? You know, I've lived my life bad, man. I've hurt a lot of people, and I've hurt animals too. I've done some bad things. And this cat right here don't know me from nothing, but it felt I guess he was gonna die that night, and he smelled that chicken, and I even peeled off all the bad stuff, and I ripped it up for him because he ain't got no teeth. And I broke it up in tiny little pieces, and he ate it out of my hand, and I was so nervous, man. I thought he was gonna bite me. I thought he was gonna bite me for real, man, because I was like, oh my gosh, man, I've never been this close to him before. And you know, he would hiss, man, and he would look at you, and man, it looked like he was gonna fuck you up sometimes. And I was like, just being close to him was okay with me. You know, I was like, damn, okay, you've lived this long out here in the wild, man. I ain't gonna fuck with you, but I think he's cool. And it took me 2 years. And then I hadn't seen him for a while, and then I did see him it was at nighttime. Like probably 5 or 6 or 7 o'clock at nighttime. And this was maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe. And I saw him over there by that oak tree over there. And I looked like he was going to die that night. And I said, man, I felt bad for him. I was like, damn. And he walked up to me. I called him. I always called him King. I was like, come here, King Lion. Come here, King Lion. You know, that's what I did. It was just my stupid little thing I did with him, you know. And he came up to me. And I was like, King Lion. And I was like, damn. And I got a real good look. And I got a chance to touch him with my hands. And he was bones, man. He was fucking bones, man. Skin and bones and barely a heartbeat, man. His face was fucked up. I mean, y'all see the wounds. His face was pussy, and his eye, his right eye was fucking shut. It's still shut, sort of. Look, y'all see it? It's still kind of shut. And it was fucked up. And I was like, God, you know, let him, if he's got the will to live, you know, I fed him and I gave him some food. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right, buddy? I gave him some food, and this wound right here was fucked up, man. It was really bad infected. Like this hole up here, all of it, like 3/4 of the size of a golf ball. You know how big that is. Yeah, his shit was fucked up. And I said a little prayer and I fed him. And all of this right here, some of the swelling's going down now, but that's still swelled up. This ain't so bad. This ain't so bad. This is going up, but this one still, y'all see it still swollen. Look at that puncture mark. You see it? You see it right there? I know you see it. You see one right there and right here. And look right here on the side of his face. That's a claw. That right there and that right there, that's claws. But even right here, still it's kind of fucked up still. But I cleaned his ears out the other day. I mean, name one feral wild cat that'll let you do that. And all the neighbors were like, man, how'd you get to do it? And I was like, I just showed him some love, man. You know, I'm wild as shit too, man. You know, both of my parents were so wild, man. I can't even lean on who was worse, man, my mom or my dad. And I lean on my mom being worse. My dad was just mean as shit, man. Fucking mean. Oh my God, he was mean. Ridiculous mean. My mama, she was mean as a motherfucker too. But my mama was mean and she'll strike like a snake, man. She ain't fuck around. She was Cherokee Indian and English and Irish, man. That bitch did not play, man. She fucking did not play. She was fucking mean and strike like a snake, man. She was quick. Her words first, her claws second. She came with the teeth and then the claws. She was vicious, bro. Charles was pretty fucking vicious too. But I'm the product of the two. Me. Samuel Troy Lancaster. And I've had this war raging inside of me, man. I've been a combatant and a warrior most of my life. And I realize now I've just been fighting myself, man. I've just been beating myself up. And I'm feeling the ailments of my mistakes. The pills, the drinking, the drugs that I did, the lewd living, the adultery. I slept with other people's wives. I did a lot of bad things, man. And I'm living with those consequences now. I feel very dirty, you know. Did a lot of dirty shit, a lot of dirty women. So I don't even have to say like that. I've done just bad things, man. It doesn't all include just women, you know. But that therein lies one of my worst things, is my lust inside my mind when I look at women sometimes. It's something I battle all the time. And a lot of my friends, they ask me, even my coworkers ask me, they're like, yo man, why don't you be looking at these fine women that's walking around ODU or Norfolk State or out there, you know, the college town where we're working. Because our business is right in the dab center of ODU. We're on the hub right there. Everything surrounds the company that I work for. And I'm tired of living that way, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of living like that. And I've been tired of living like that for like probably 4 years now. And the last almost 2 years, 2 solid years almost, have been a real challenge and a real battle for me. But I've made it. I've made it this long, and I'm going to stay true. Because although I might battle with my eyes still in my mind, it's my actions. It's the actions that make it, bringing it to life, giving true life to it, you know what I mean? People don't even know, man. Like, a lot of my friends are going out, partying and hanging out at the bars. And I've gone out, you know, I don't drink. And I've gone out and I've had a good time. But it's the atmosphere. It's the atmosphere. And it's the play that you get nowadays. You know, this day and age, girls are very, very shifty. So you think they're one way and they're actually 100% degrees the opposite way. Yeah. So I'm not really looking like that. I'm more or less looking for God to send the right one in my direction. You know, I hunt, but you watch a male lion. He goes up and he gets. And the female, the lioness, she either allows him or she fights him back. And if it's too much of a fight, the lion don't go for it. He goes somewhere else because it wasn't meant for him. And he knows this. What I'm trying to say about the whole thing with the cat is that for the last, I don't know, how long has it been since I made a video, y'all? Like a month and a half, maybe a little bit longer. It's been a while. 6, 7 weeks now, maybe longer. This battle that I'm talking about, this is a real fight. It's a fight for your very souls. It's a fight for whether you live or die for what's right. They are persecuting Christians around the world. It's only a matter of time before it comes here to America. It's already actually starting because you're not allowed to have prayer. If anybody prays anywhere, other people say something and get offended by it. And I'm going to keep doing it till the day I die. Ain't nobody going to stop me from praying to my Lord Jesus. Alright? You can try if you want to. It's going to be a fight you lose. Doesn't matter. This artificial intelligence, what's going on with Google and Facebook and YouTube, it's this is real, y'all. Like they're coming forth with their own. I think Mark Zuckerberg said just a day or two ago that he's reaching out to 2.5 billion people, 3 billion people that are all connected through Facebook, and he's talking about Facebook being like its own little church. You know how we all stay socialized and connected, but that's so not true. We're connected by some fiber optic stuff going on through the air. We're not socializing. They say social media. It's not social media. I don't see a bunch of people getting together looking at things. It's a rebellion against what's right. Everybody wants to be right. They say, oh, if it offends me, then I have a right to be feeling this way, and you have to agree with how I feel. And that is a motherfucking lie. I do not have to agree with your opinion. I am entitled to my own opinion. The things that are going on now is that people are making other people start to agree with them by force. They're using force. They're like, oh, if you don't agree with me, I'm just going to beat you into submission until you agree with me or until you die. You know, and they're just like, oh, he just resisted and kept resisting. And it was resisting against something that's false. Because I'm not going to be bullied into believing something that's false. I'll die for what I believe in. Look deep into my eyes. Look deep into my eyes. I'll die for what I believe in. I don't believe what they're doing for our children right now. They're going after the children right now. They're going after our little ones that are tiny babies right now, and they're going after our unborn through abortions. And they're basically putting abortion tables up like it's a revolving door. Like they're trying to get them in and out as fast as possible. Iran is fucking with us. Russia is fucking with us. China is fucking with us. North Korea is fucking with us. Turkey just pulled out of the UN agreement. They've sided with Russia and Iran. I need y'all to check into the prophecies, the biblical prophecies, because the Bible speaks of that alliance. And that alliance has never been until this year. 2019 has been the most, oh my God, biblical prophecies to come true. Most of them have been rapidly happening in 2019. More earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, deadly hurricanes, tsunamis, flooding. It has been nothing but getting increasingly worse. This whole thing with Antarctica and the UFOs, which I believe are fallen angels with fallen technology. I believe that there is something big coming. I'm not a date setter. I don't set dates. I just know what my body feels. I know what my inner spirit tells me. And I don't know if y'all, I mean, other people who live in North Carolina will agree with me that North Carolina, as far as I know, is a hot spot for UFO sightings. And especially out here in Knott's Island, if you just get on the tailgate of your truck and lay down in the bed of your truck and look up at the stars, you will see so much crazy shit that you will not believe it. And you're just like, oh my God, I'm tripping. This is a flashback from when I did some bad acid when I was like 14. You start thinking stuff like that. You're like, did I just fucking see what I just fucking saw? And for me to tell you, y'all can look at me and be like, oh, Troy's just fucking nuts, he's crazy. And I really don't care. I really don't care, because I know what I see. And the facts are is that there's people that live around me that have seen crazy things too. And they tell me, and I've been with some of those people when we've seen some crazy shit. So what the fuck ever. It's unexplainable. Fucking explain it to me if you can. If you're gonna be like, oh yeah, whatever, man, it's this or this, it's that. Fucking give me some concrete evidence on what it is, and I'll believe you. Give me some facts that back up your fucking theory or your answer to what it is the fuck that we saw. Okay? No, I didn't get the video record the shit, but that doesn't mean I didn't fucking see it, and that doesn't mean my friend didn't fucking see it too. Whatever, man. It's there's some shit going on. The government has already come out and been like, yes, UFOs are real. We've got this much information that we're willing to share with the public, blah, blah, blah. People are talking about storming Area 51. Please do not do that. There will be a lot of deaths, okay?